So it's right around 6:30 p.m. on Tuesday, March 1st, and I'm making this video, unfortunately, again, to document some ongoing problems with the water that comes out of the tap of this kitchen sink here in my unit. There is almost always somebody on the other side of the wall of this kitchen area that shares a bathroom with somebody who seems to have some severe behavioral problems, and they are almost always in that bathroom making noises, smoking stuff, generating odors and fumes that come through the wall. And this person's activities seem to be affecting the water that comes out of this tap. I have been perfectly well all day, physically just doing stuff, organizing, cleaning, going through papers, making phone calls, sending emails, returning voicemails, making appointments. And all of a sudden, within the last 10 minutes, the water from this tap suddenly started dropping in volume and pressure. So there was hardly any water coming out. And I started getting sick again out of the blue very suddenly within a few 1 minute of having my hands under that tap water. I started getting sick again with the same exact set of symptoms that I always get when using the water from this tap. And this only happens at this tap. It doesn't happen when I use the water from the bathroom down the hall. It doesn't happen when I use water from my dad's sink or my friend's sink or my sister's sink. It only happens at this tap. So this keeps happening. I'm going to keep logging it. I'm just going to I can't quantify how much fumes and odors are coming through this wall right here, but it is a bathroom, and there should not be somebody on the other side of that wall for hours every day. There's obviously somebody frequently on the other side of that wall whose activities are interfering with the flow of water that comes out of this tap. I mean, it's one thing for somebody to take a shower and the water decreases, temporarily, and then it goes back up. But this happens whenever I happen to be using this tap. So whenever I go to this tap and I try to use it, within, a minute or two, the water volume suddenly drops by 50%. And then I often, but not always, start getting really, really sick from using this water. So there is a known psychopath who is always on the other side of this wall. This person seems to be very talented in the criminal arts, breaking and entering, without breaking down the door. So she can either pick locks or she's able to get keys from wherever the keys are kept. She has the ability to affect my router. The Wi-Fi keeps going out whenever she's in her bathroom making smacking noises. And it goes out so that Comcast has a hard time getting it back online. This has happened 3 times over 10 days. My router suddenly went out, and Comcast worked for over 30 minutes to try to get the router back online. She affects the plumbing and all kinds of other stuff. This person is really talented in all kinds of criminal activity. So right now, again, this water suddenly started making me really sick when I've been feeling perfectly fine all day, no issues at all. So this always happens within about 25 to 35 seconds of using the water, and it just happened now again.